Hey guys, alrighty, what I'm going to do for you, some people have requested that I show you what I've done with my skyblocks. I had the automatic, well, as automatic as you could make a cobble gen. So what I'm going to show you, and this is particularly helpful, not so much as man at the mobs. Let me just oh yeah, that's right, you still get them in peaceful. Great. Not just if you've got a normal normal cobble gen, it's not as critical, but in both our own server that we've just started at sky.obsidianloft.com, as well as a lot of other Sky servers, now they're using randomizers in the cobble gens, which basically means that you're getting more than just cobble now. You're getting all sorts of different ores that, you know, and mining them one at a time is, well, I mean, perfectly acceptable. Let's face it, who wants to do that, to be honest? So I came up, I haven't seen it anywhere. I'm not saying I created it, I'm not saying I developed it or invented it or anything like that, but I designed it. I hadn't seen it anywhere. I made it work. It's a massive, so I'm just putting a platform here to work on. So, well, it's hard to explain, I'll just show you. So as you guys know, the premise of making cobble is pretty simple. You basically just need a thingy like that, and then we'll just knock out one of these. We'll put the lava here. I won't do that because it'll go everywhere down there. Let me just close that off, because I know what's going to happen if I don't. So we'll put the lava here. And we'll put the water here, and we'll make cobble, or obsidian if you do it. Why? Yeah, okay. See, I've been making these for a long time, and I don't think about it anymore. You've actually still got to be back one more just to work. I just sort of make them, and I don't actually think about the design of them anymore. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so water there, cobble there, lava there. There we go. So, yeah, that's the way it works. I just had to have 2 here. I didn't have to make that one longer. You see, it makes cobble. So when you're on a skyblock world, this is your only source of getting cobble. Now, as you can see, that's all fine and dandy. The problem arises when you now need to mine, because okay, you might get some of them, but a lot of them actually fall into the lava, which is annoying. If it was only cobble, okay, fine, 1 in every 2 I can handle, but when you're talking diamonds and gold and iron and emeralds and all this other stuff, you don't want that. So it's not a difficult thing at this point to go, well, okay, let's just do that, and then we can do that and get rid of that, and then we can just put a piston like that, and we just put a button or a lever or something on it so that when we do it, it goes out further. Cool, okay. Well, that's a good start. Now the question is, how far exactly does this go? So let's roll this out, and we'll go to where we can't go anymore. Okay, so that's it. So from our source block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we go 13 out from our source block. So that's decent size, you know. If you want to mine that and play with that, then Okay, I get that. But surely we can be a little bit more, you know. We've only got one block of lava, so let's do something a little bit more constructive with it, shall we? So how about we do this. Now water's not a problem. We can get water any day of the week. That's no big deal. Give myself a bit of a platform here. Let's do that. Oh, I don't need to actually go that far, but we're going to. Oh, like that. And then water. I'm gonna fight it back to there. So now it'll just. What? I'm not supposed to. Oh, I did exactly the same thing again, didn't I? I did exactly the same thing again. Put it there instead of there. Right. Now we've got to move the piston over one further. No, yeah, there we go. That's working better. So now we've got the same deal again. So now we can make another row of 12 or whatever it was. Come on. Yeah, it's going to take too long, so let's just do this here. Okay, so now we've got 2 rows there. Like, okay, well, we actually have one more here as well, except the problem we have with this one is that, where are we? 1, 2 down, so yeah. That one there should be there. So that should work, and then we can do this like that, and then break that one, and we get another creation there. Now the problem is we're not going that way now, are we? So let's just it's that one there. So let's stick a piston. Now this, you would normally have to pull the lava out to do this, because obviously you wouldn't normally be able to be stuck in the block like that. Have I gone off? No, that's correct. See, it's down there, I believe. We won. No, we went too high. That's okay, I can fix that. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we've got that one there, we can get rid of that one. Is that right? That one's there? Yeah, that one's flush there. So, same thing again, we now have what we can do with this one is we can push it up. So once we push it up one block, we're now back in the same position we were before, where we can now put one in there like that, push across. So we go across, then we go up and down and across. Now this one here is always going to be what, 1 block shorter. There's nothing you can do about that because it's going to be 1 block shorter, just by the nature of the fact that it's 1 block behind the other ones. Okay, well this is fine. We've now got 3 pistons and 3 different ways to switch it. Yay. But don't be disheartened, my friend. So that's it, so we're at the max there. Okay, so now this is the basics of our configuration. But we're not quite there yet, because what we want to do is two things. We want to automate this. But now that we've got this coming out at this point, we don't actually want it generate. We want it generating here, but we need it to come across. So once we get to this point here, they've got to come up. So now what we've actually got to do is do the same thing we just did there, and we actually add a piston to that side. Nope, doesn't time day work. Really? Oh, time set day. So used to other mods. So now that we've got that one there, we're going to do the same thing. So once that block there gets triggered, it's going to lift. What was that by one? Wait, what's going on here? That one. Is that right? No? I did put a piston in there, didn't I? Where am I going? No, I didn't. Well done. Okay, there we go. So let's put this here. Wait, why are you... How did you even go that way? How is that possible? I was standing directly above it. Really? Wow. That is horrible. Oh, come on. Man, if that wasn't the hardest thing in the world ever to place. I mean, yeah, that one there's done exactly the same thing. I can't see if that's right or not. I think so. Okay, so now, as I was saying, what we've got now is the option to do that, and then they lift up to the same height. There we go. Man, that was painful. So the other thing we're going to do now, instead of having these pistons here, is we're going to move these pistons up here, like this. Sorry. Move the pistons back here like this. I'll tell you why in a sec. So we're going to put them there. Seriously. And we're going to get rid of these ones. And then instead of having this happen here where we're going to have this is out of whack, they're all going to be lifted up and then pushed across. Now the only thing we need to do is these actually need to be sticky pistons. Like so. But then I need to put a block in front. Like so. And yeah, now we should be good to go. So we can do that. We can trigger that one, and that one. Everything should be up one. Yep, well that was two because I must have bumped it twice. And then we do oh, they're at full limit, okay. So and yeah, So they've moved up one, and then we've bumped them across like that. So obviously, doing it by hand is tiring and tedious and tedium. Like that. So that does work eventually. So that just continues to push it all the way to the end. We end up with the level. Everything's level at the end here, and it's all good. Now, so the principle isn't really hard. We're just pushing the 3 blocks up from wherever those pistons are, which is not there. Where's that piston? Piston across. So that one and that one. Yep. So we're just pushing the 3 blocks up. Once we push them up, we just push them across. Now what's going to happen once this gets to here is it's going to stop. So it's not going to be able to push it across anymore. So the next time it comes around, let's just manually fill all this in here like this. Now the next time it comes to push, it can't. So these will stay locked. But these 3 here will still fire. Which will... Yep. So these 3 here will still fire, so it's still going to lift it up one. So what we have to do to make this work correctly is we have to continue this bank of pistons all the way up. Now what I would recommend you do is something like wood, for example. Put in here for a couple of reasons. One is it stands out a bit better, it's easier to see, and as you're mining and you're coming along and you're just mining out with the pick, and then you get to the timber and it won't instantly break it, so you know when to stop, so don't dig your pistons out. So that's a bit of a tip there. But yeah, so basically what you need to do now is continue this all the way up. So we won't continue all the way up, but we'll just go up a couple of rows here just to show you what's going on. Like so. I'll put some pistons in. So these right here are piston stickies. You can do this slightly differently. I mean, well, there's a million different ways to do this. Resource isn't a problem on these islands, as I said, because they generate different ores, so resources are not a problem. So we do that, and then we take this and we do that and that, and then this is a couple of simple things we have to do, which can be done a couple of different ways. Is the easiest way is the old half slab trick, because half slabs don't cut the don't actually cut the redstone. So what you can do is you can put 3 half slabs like that, and the redstone will stay functioning. I'll show you the redstone quickly. It's pretty basic. It's just literally a timer circuit hooked up to those blocks. Probably shouldn't actually do it there. I should do it down a level down here. Let's go 2 down like this is emulator floor. You see on Skyblocks, all you do is you turn the pistons around initially and punch some blocks down, and suddenly you've got a floor that's 12 below where you were. So it's not really that much harder to do this in Skyblocks, except you don't get to fly, but that's no big deal. So let's just quickly do this. In terms of triggering these, I mean, the way I had this set up before was pretty damn lame, to be honest, but it always worked, especially on a server, where you do get server lag spikes and things like that. I found this was just a very simple way of doing it, simple job. So you got your 3 main points. So you've got it's just something that doesn't stand out quite as much, or sorry, stands out a little bit more. There we go. So we've got 1, 2 and 3 all heading to there. So get rid of that one, get rid of that's really gone. You only need to put power. Yeah, you could just do that if you wanted to put power there. The other option would be to come this way. As I said, it depends how much room you've got, what sort of configuration you've got. So all this part's completely up to you. I'm just showing you one variation on the theme. Of course, now you're going to need repeaters like so. Some redstone like so. So we just do redstone, redstone, gold. So that'll take care of those two. Then we'll just do this one now for the sake of continuity. A bit more room for the timing circuit. So the labour intensive part of this, especially on Skyblocks, is just collecting the materials to make the stuff. Once you've got it, the rest comes pretty easy. But all we want to do here, 1, 2, 5, and then that. Three, put those on maximum delay. That's about it, I believe. I'm gonna go yeah, so that's your basic timer circuit to do this sort of side of it. And you'll see what it will do now is it will push them up and it will continue to do that like so. So that's pushing them up. Now you just do the same circuit here. The only difference is, as I said, you use half slabs and you climb up. So we can do, I think, 1, 2, 3 like that. And then you have, you don't really need to do 3. You could do I guess probably that like that, and then you want to go up to that one, let me do that. Now the neat part about redstone is that is connected. So actually though, you probably want to do it here. And that one is connected. And same thing, that one goes in. This one has a half slab there. With a repeater there. And another 2 half slabs there. And redstone like that. So that's at maximum height now, so it's not going to push across anymore. I've done it back to front, they should have been triggered at the same time, but you'll still get the same sort of idea. Now what we need to do is run this down. That to that to that This one here has got to be an actual block for this to work, like so. Oh, and that's not going to work now, is it? Oh yeah, the half slab still picks it up, cool. So then we do this, and we do this, and we go down over here, like so. Okay, I didn't need to do that, I thought I did. Do that, we go on here, and down across to here. It's going to be messy looking, but it should still oh, I've run out of power. Put a repeater there. There we go. So now you can see it's gonna automatically level out now. It's gonna just fill the gaps, and it's gonna continue to run. And once you've made all this all the way up, which obviously we haven't done here, how far have we gone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, they're going up to there. So that's fine. So then we just, oops. Do that and that and that and that. And then something like that. Let's just say for argument's sake. And then we can do the same thing again here. We just trigger another half slab event. There, we put that there. Right, what have I done? No, it's not done. Half slab. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Dang it. It's got to be one block up to the side. Like that, and then one block up there. Do that. And then we can put a, so yeah, but so obviously we're higher there than we are there, but you'll get the general idea. That's basically how it works. The more you add to it, the more you can expand on it, but you're going to get to that limit where you're at, what is it, 12 by 12 or whatever it is, and it's just not going to push it any further. But you end up with, in this case, a 3 wide. I mean, you could do it again if you want, I guess. You could have another row of pistons along there and up there, so it pushes it, it stacks into giant cubes, but this is more than enough. So hopefully that's explained. I'm not real good at explaining. I'm not real good at doing redstone. I'm not real good at explaining redstone. But hopefully you'll see. It's just a simple matter, just a basic timing circuit, which gives it time to turn the cobble, the water and lava back into cobble. Just running the cable up here through a basic repeater system into those pistons with delays. If you find you're getting blanks, like it doesn't have time to generate here before it pushes again, just put another repeater in the line, slow the system down. Yeah, so that's I think about it. And you can see how this single one here working by itself, and then once that's finished there, obviously you can't go any higher because it's already at the top, but it's going to try to go higher. And then to stop it, I mean there's a few different ways of doing it. The way I've just been doing it lately is just to break one of the redstone, wait for the timer to count down, and then you just put, what? Oh, dumbass. Break one of the redstone in the timer, wait for the timer to count down, put the redstone back, and it's ready to go with a button. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Got any questions or comments or anything like that, let us know. I think we're pretty good here, so I'll leave it at that, and thanks for watching, guys, and I shall catch you next time.